Hello, it's me again. It's Jimmy. Hi. And we're back with episode 3 of The Acolyte, which I am so excited for. I am loving this show so far. The first 2 episodes were pretty strong, in my opinion. I know there's a lot of people that don't like it. And if they have genuine criticisms, that is good. That is fine. That is fine. It is absolutely fine to have some criticism of this show, because it's not perfect. It's been pretty good, and it's been really, really strong, but it's not perfect, and I understand that. And no Star Wars project is perfect. If you believe any of the movies or any of the shows are perfect, you're wrong. You're wrong. They all have flaws. They all have something wrong with them if you look far enough into it. Now, I'm going to jump right into it, but just for a quick recap, just so I know where I'm at in the story and see how much I can remember. So, quick recap. We have May killing Jedi Master Indara, I believe her name was. She kills her in the bar, and then the Jedi Yord, I remember Yord, suspects that it's Osha, but it's not. It turns out Osha and May are twins, and it was May that did it, and Osha almost got the blame before they were like, oh, it was the twin. We find out that May's real task is that she wants to kill 4 Jedi that wronged her somehow. I don't know. But they wronged her. And she's trying to kill those Jedi. She's killed 2 of them, Torbin and Indara. And the last 2 are Sol, one of the main characters, and Kelnaka, the Wookiee. Now, I think where we left off last time is we were given a little shot of Kelnaka and where he is and what he's doing. And we found out that Kaimir found out where Kelnaka was. And now so May does as well. And that was a very, very fucked up explanation of the first 2 episodes. I'm pretty sure I got everything. Oh, and one thing I missed was Yord is a bit of an idiot, but he means well. He means well. And Jeki is underutilized. See, I'm remembering names. I remember Yord and Jeki and Sol and Indara. Look at me! Of course, it might have helped me sitting through editing the first 2 episodes. But still, I'm remembering names. I haven't got a single name wrong, I don't think, yet. And if I have, I'll just edit over it and you'll never know, so... But anyway, enough waffling from me. Let's get to episode 3. This previously on? Nah, I did a better job. I did a better job than this. What are they doing? Showing us scenes. Just have me explain what happened. I can sum it all up for everyone. Oh yeah, Torbin died. I don't know whether I covered that. Why was I, after that intro, why was I expecting the Bad Batch sound? I don't know why. I was expecting the Bad Batch episode title to pop up. I missed the Bad Batch. Brendok, this is where the fire happened, right? With May and Osha. Oh, force powers. May, let it go. Okay.
Why you always have to do things like that?
Cool seeing a Zabrak.
Quickly.
It's cool seeing a Zabrak. Well, a female Zabrak as well. Hey, it's Sol. What's he doing there? Now, did the Jedi come here for the children? Did they sense the Force? Because they were clearly wielding the Force. Did they sense the Force within these 2, and that's why they're here? Recruitment, perhaps?
After the Ascension ceremony.
What's the Ascension ceremony?
Some spice creams.
Mama!
Oh, it's their mother.
I told you this planet would be safe haven for our coven.
Coven?
To stay safe.
Like witches?
Twins are not normal children.
They have the Force. I wonder if it's some form of dyad between them as well. Born twins with the Force. Oh, so she's also a Force wielder. Are they like the Dathomiri witches? Is their form of the Force more magic? Ugh. Like proper siblings.
Your enemies will not warn you before they attack.
So, are they Jedi-like? They're not directly Jedi, but are they kind of like a peaceful coven, they said?
I don't want to do the Ascension. But that's how we become witches.
Witches. It is witches. Okay.
Of course you want that. No.
So similar to the Dathomiri. I wonder if there's any connection to the Dathomiri, like how they have that mountain tribe that we learnt about in Tales of the Empire. Because they don't have the same sort of skin and markings as the Dathomiri, but it could be that there's some form of connection. They do seem a bit more peaceful than Dathomir witches.
You think you want something different than life in this coven, but that is because you are young.
That's not
The
fair.
galaxy is not a place that welcomes women like us. Witches
I-
who have the
true.
abilities we do.
Interesting, a coven of witches. I was not expecting for them to be a part of that. Super cool, though, to get more witches that aren't just the Dathomiri.
I want to have my own things. Why?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to do everything together all the time. But why? Because we're not
Privacy.
the same. Of course we are. No, it feels that way because we're the only children here.
I fully support this. You need your privacy. So is May's whole turning evil thing just stemming from wanting a bit of freedom? I mean, the restrictions here feel very similar to the restrictions the Jedi put on their younglings. You're not allowed to go and venture out, to get outside connections and things. You very much have to stay true to what the Jedi are, and you are trapped in a sense, and this feels very similar. Removing choice, removing freedom. Maybe that's how May was turned. The person who took her in, the Sith or whatever, offered her freedom and she took it. Yeah, very interesting to see more witches. It's interesting to see because, like, not all Force wielders are going to be part of the Jedi or Sith. It's a big galaxy, so it's interesting to see that there are covens of, like, Force wielders using it in a different sense for a different purpose. I do like seeing it. I just wish we got it more, honestly. Cool. Their power seems to have more of a blue tint to it, where the Dathomir has like a green. Oh, I got them mixed up. So Osha is the one. Osha is the one who wanted freedom, not May.
Mother!
Ah,
They've sliced the platform.
fucking
They'll be here any
Jedi.
moment.
So the Jedi, I assume, are here for the children.
No violence.
But why? Why specifically these kids? Because these can all use the Force. Oh, here they are. The crew. Hey guys. How's it going? They look super cool in those robes. Oh, it's Torben before he fell asleep.
Look at their robes. How they wear their sabers. Get back here.
Yeah, very cool. The robes are very cool, I agree.
We are concerned that you are training children. The Republic law states
Brendok is not a part of the Republic.
There are no children here.
I love Wookiees. It is so weird seeing such a well-groomed Wookiee, though. Because obviously he's a Jedi. He's very well-groomed compared to, like, Chewbacca. His hair looks so soft.
Where is their father?
They have no father.
Like Anakin.
That marking. It wasn't there this morning.
You're spying on us?
They want to take our children!
Calm down.
Jedi
Calm
do
down.
not take children.
Saul is such a cool character. Oh, shit. Torben? What the fuck?
Your Padawan returned to his right mind,
I suggest you warn.
Are they possessing him? Let Tobin go! Shit, so they can, like, possess as well. Fuck.
Did not bring the girls into this world so we could lose them to a bunch of deranged monks.
It is not your decision. It is mine. And I've made it.
Bunch of
I
deranged
carried
monks.
them.
Is that not hypocritical? Since they're a bunch of deranged witches.
If the Jedi discover how you created them.
How did she create them? Oh my goodness. They've even got their own Yoda.
If they take us away, we never see Mama again.
Doesn't seem too bad. Get to be a Jedi. Have a cool light sword.
The Jedi are bad. The Jedi are good.
This isn't about good or bad.
From my point of view, the Jedi are evil. Sorry, I had to.
You have to lie.
Don't.
Nay! You will go first!
Alright, don't yell. Kelnaka seems very cool.
Hi.
He said hello. How's it going? See, I speak Wookiee. Or he just said fuck off and leave me alone.
Tell us what you see.
Oh.
A spaceship.
Similar to Anakin in episode 1.
A mountain.
Correct.
They
That
can
was
tell.
not-
Hahaha.
Did someone tell you to fail this test?
There are other children there?
Thousands like us. But you must have the courage to say what you want.
This guy could convince me to do anything. I want to join the Jedi now. Well, we know she passed. May, calm down.
I want my own life. I don't want to share it with May. I want to see the galaxy.
That is absolutely fair.
Don't want to be a witch. What's wrong with you?
Go and take a walk, May.
She wants freedom. She wants to make her own choices.
I want to be a Jedi, Mama. I do.
Same. Can I go too? I kind of want to be a Jedi. If that's okay. Can I get in on this? Can I be a Jedi too? I thought this was going too well. Is she gonna try and get rid of the Jedi instead?
I won't let you leave.
Oh
You
dear.
can't go. We're stuck here now. It's not up to you. You can't stop me. Yes, I can. How? I'll kill you.
What the? That was a bit of an escalation. Oh, so she deliberately started it. I was wondering if they were going to say that it was an accident, but she was angry. Oh dear. Do they not have any fire extinguishers in this place? Oh no. May, what have you done? Oh, you... Oh.
Where's Mama?
Oh my goodness.
Mama's dead.
What? How?
What have you done? What have you done?
How? How did their mother die?
Let's keep going.
It just... The fire? I'm confused how all they died. There didn't seem to be any fire in that room. How did everybody get wiped out so quick? I wonder if it was just the smoke or the fire. It just didn't seem like the fire was in some of the parts of that structure, and they just all got wiped out.
You will never feel like this again. I promise.
And so I'm assuming May blames the Jedi for what happened. Okay, well, that was episode 3. I feel like there's less discussion on this one. I mean, I enjoyed it, not as much as the other two. Now, don't get me wrong, I was interested to learn the backstory. How do I put this? I feel like we already had those elements, unless that was twisted in somehow. Like, there's bits we didn't see, there's things that we didn't see that happened, but I feel like we already knew most of this. Learning about the witches and stuff, that they were part of a witches' coven, was interesting, because I don't think they mentioned that before, so that was interesting to learn that they had their origin as, like, witches. May and Osha were, like, born into a coven, and they had no father, and they were born into that, but I feel like, for the most part, we've already been told what's happened, and then being shown the same thing that we've already been told felt a little... I don't know, if it just felt like I knew what was going to happen. I thought there was going to be some twist to it, like May didn't start the fire, or it was an accident, or even Osha started it. I thought there was going to be some sort of twist, but it was just exactly like we've been told over 2 episodes. Like, we've been told that her and her sister, there was a fire. One of them was thought to be dead. Only one of them made it out. The Jedi took them in. And that's kind of what we were shown here. Pretty much exactly what we'd already been told. So I feel it was a little underwhelming in that sense of, like, I kind of figured that's what was going to happen. Like I said, I was almost expecting a twist in terms of maybe Osha started the fire, maybe May started it by accident, maybe even someone else started the fire, or the Jedi started it, or something like that, and May got the blame, and then she thought to have died as well. I'm also curious as to how all the witches died. The fire was not going for that long at all. And all the witches were just dead. And the room they were in, there was no fire there at all. There was no fire. There was smoke. So maybe it was smoke inhalation that got them. But it just didn't seem like... I don't know. It just didn't seem like the fire is what took them out. So I'm curious as to what actually happened there. Is there more that we're not seeing? Were the Jedi involved? Maybe the witches attacked the Jedi and the Jedi defended themselves. I don't know, but that feels a little too far-fetched for this group. This group seems too nice to have gone in there and wiped them out. I doubt that's the case, but could also be a case of maybe they didn't. Maybe it was this Sith intervening, and maybe the Sith caused all the witches to die, or maybe it was just the fire, and maybe it was just shot weirdly. Maybe the show could have done a better job showing that. I feel like I definitely feel like this episode was weaker than the last 2. Like I said, it was super cool to see witches that aren't just from Dathomir, that aren't just those, at least not that we know. They might have connection to those witches, but not that we know of anyway. And it's interesting to see a coven of Force users and witches and people using the Force to a different sort of capacity. I hope we get more of that. I hope we get shown more of that side of how exactly, because the way they were using the Force, they possessed Torben, but other than that, the way they were using the Force just felt very similar to how the Jedi would, except for the possession and the branding thing that they put on May. It was an okay episode. It was definitely weaker than the last 2, like I said. I feel like the main reason for me saying that might be because I was expecting to continue with the story that we were just following. May is out killing Jedi, and I was hoping we would go back to that. I feel like this could have been done. It could have been spliced into current day events, as in you could have had what May is doing now, trying to hunt the Jedi, and then kept cutting back and forth to, like, the past, and show this over the span of another episode. I feel like it would have a better impact to show the past and the present. So I do feel, I don't know, I feel like there's a better way of doing it. But again, I'm not an expert at this. I'm not a showrunner or anything. I'm just some idiot on YouTube. But I do think that this was not as good as the first 2. And I hope next time we go back to the present But other than that, I am enjoying this show still, and I will still tune in. I don't mean to sound so negative with this one. I did enjoy it, and I enjoyed learning more about like witches and stuff. I even said during the episode, I hope we get more witches in Star Wars. I mean, we have recently. We've been getting more and more witches with, like, you know, Ahsoka, Tales of the Empire. We are getting more witches stuff, more covens that use the Force that aren't Jedi or Sith. And it is super cool to see, and I really want to see more of it. But yeah, I just wanted to be honest and say that this episode was a little underwhelming compared to the last two, especially because it feels like the characters we were just getting to know, we were just taken away from them. Because even though this is still them, it's still May and Osha and the, you know, Sol. It feels like we're seeing a version of them that we haven't got to know. This is a past version of them, so like they're very different to their older selves, and I don't know, I feel like we were just starting to get to know some characters along with others such as Yord and Jackie who weren't in this at all. I feel like it was weird to take us away from that, how you introduce the whole story and introduce all the characters and suddenly send us right back in time to show us a different setting with even more different characters. It felt a little strange to me, but maybe it'll all feel better when the whole show is pieced together. But I think I'm going to end it here. Like I said, I was a little underwhelmed, but there were still elements that I did enjoy, and I'm still enjoying the show. But let me know what you thought. Let me know what you thought about the show. Are you enjoying it? Are you not enjoying it? Why are you enjoying it? Why are you not enjoying it? Let me know in the comments. I am enjoying the show. I am enjoying the cast. I think it's casted really well. This episode was weaker, but I'm interested to see where they go next. And if you like this, please, I would appreciate if you left a like and also subscribe so you can tune in next time. You know, I'm doing these every week along with when they're released. I'm also eyeing up some other TV shows to do, and I'm going to start doing trailer reactions and things every now and then. Not for everything, but every now and then I might. And if you've got any recommendations of movies, TV shows you want me to watch, just, again, leave them down in the comments. And I don't know if I'll get round to them, but it gives me options and it gives me ideas, so feel free. But I'm going to leave it here. I hope you all are enjoying this show as much as I am, and let me know what you thought about this episode. But until next time, bye.